Hello and welcome to my 100% playthrough of the Plutonia Experiment. This is Map31, Cyberden, and this is the first secret map of Plutonia, so you can access this from the secret exit of Map 15, Twilight. And as you can see, we've got 78 monsters and 1 secret on this one. So this is the den, and those are the cybers. And the kind of mechanic of this map is that you run inside, you find a switch, a special switch. When you flip it, it opens up one of these areas. It releases a cyber demon and reveals a room behind it. In that room, there's another switch. And when you flip it, it raises a step to get up to the top of that pillar to get the yellow key. So when you've opened all areas with all cybers and flipped all the switches, you can get the yellow key, you get to the yellow door, and then you're at endgame. So let's get it moving. Gonna pick up the super shotgun, gonna go up to the stash room, grab some ammo, weapons and armor. Just pick up everything here, and then we're going to go and deal with a horrible fight with 2 archviles, which is very RNG based whether you take damage or not, but one of them teleports into the wall there and one teleports into the wall here. So let's run in here, flip the switch. So that's our first hit, very hard to get cover. There we go, that's one of them dead in that wall. So we took a bit of damage there, I'm okay with that. That's the main switch that reveals the first cyber demon area. That's the next one down, which is good. And then just watch out for Hell Knights in here. I was hoping that the cyber demon might splash damage some of the Hell Knights, but not. It's a bit of, you know, it doesn't really help that much, to be honest. I wouldn't put a lot of effort into it. Just watch the Hell Knights from the side. They can do a lot of damage. Okay. Just watch that. Okay, let's run through. Okay, just gonna grab this. I think we're good to go outside now. So we're gonna leave those Hell Knights there for now. Let's run outside, throw on the rocket launcher, and let's deal with the cyber. Getting a bit close, but I don't like missing my rockets. I think that was probably one of the first times I've ever hit with all my rockets. There you go. I'd like to get the other rockets in there, so if I can draw it a bit to the side, it might help. Okay, I shouldn't stand still. Let's get out of there pretty quickly when you hear the rockets coming. Otherwise I would have stayed for the other box. Just stay close enough that you don't miss too many of your shots, but far enough away you don't take any splash damage. So let's grab this other box. There we go. Just don't get hung up on any walls and try to be careful where I walk. It takes quite a few rockets to take down a cyber demon because they shoot rockets themselves, so they're immune to splash damage. So you can't deal as much damage with rockets as you would do to other enemies. Okay. There we go. Okay, so that's one down, and that reveals this area. So flip the switch, we can go inside, pick up all the stuff, the health, the rockets, and let's get back out. And that raises the first step, this one here, up to our yellow key. So let's go inside and flip the next one. So, actually, just realised don't have any shells, so let's go back. There's 2 boxes here. So let's grab those before we continue. And just watch out for the spectres. There's 1, 2, 3. And it's switch. That's the next switch for outside. So flip that. Let's go out and deal with it. So that's a new cyber demon outside now. Let's get our rocket launcher ready. I'm taking a bit of splash damage off the wall behind me, so don't get too close to the walls around you. Or if it starts to push, towards you a little bit too much, just stop firing so you don't take your own splash damage if you do hit it. Okay, not doing great there. Got myself into a bit of a corner. Okay, I could do with some more rockets. Let's go and see where they are. Okay. It's pretty good. Okay. Just slowly strafe around. Take it down with rockets. Should be pretty close. There we go. let's flip these. This bit's tough, we've got 2 barons inside, so be careful with it. Gonna run in, flip the switch, gonna run back here, dodge around a little bit, and then try and get out the door, and then use the rockets to go back in again. If they stay in their little alcoves, they bounce the lift, and it's a pain to deal with them, because it's a very confined space, and they've got lots and lots of health. So flip the switch down here, and this is the switch then that raises the next step to our yellow key. So you can see this, they're coming down in descending order. So that's pretty good. Let's go and get the next one. Just going to quickly grab some health and keep going. So I think we've got 2 chain gunners next. So let's go and deal with them. That's 1. Oops. That's 2. Got a BFG as well, which is nice. Let's pick up some stuff and let's get going. Let's drop down. Use Cyberden in there somewhere. Okay, so I could try BFG shots in this. I'm well out of practice in terms of 2-shotting cyber demons, but I can give it a go. That wasn't so successful. Let's try and get good and close. Yeah, I didn't do well with either of those, so that wasn't great. Let's go to rockets. I say not much reason on Plutonia to be practicing with a BFG. Oh my god, I was so pathetic that it's got more annoyed with something else. That's not great. Now would be a good time for using the BFG. Just watch, it can turn around and insta-target you. Whoa, just like that. Come on. Okay. So that's it down. That's not the right one. It's here. Okay, so that's... Oh, I think we got an infight there somewhere. Let's bring it in. So I don't have any rockets to do any reasonable job with that. There we go. I gotta trust it to stay in fighting. Okay, let's just take this one down. So that one, open that door, open the area at the back. I'm strafe running across to try and avoid damage. Got 1 tick, that's alright. And then we can just deal with the rest here. Okay, not worth waiting too long on that one. Okay, so that's another area done. We can go back inside and we can definitely pick up some health. So let's just grab a little bit of health here. Here, let's go into this area. 2 chain gunners, just you can sneak up with them, so it makes it pretty trivial. Okay, let's grab that. That's the next switch for outside. And the cyber demon's there. Okay, some shells in here actually, wouldn't mind getting them. Cyber demon's gone the other way. Let's get in while we can. Okay. So let's focus again. It's in a good place, so I'm going to move around the other way this time. If you find it in a good place, just swap direction, but whenever you change direction, that's your highest risk. So just be really, really careful. And I'm trying not to waste rockets. Okay. Super shotgun it is. There we go. Okay. So I lose track of the external areas. But I like to shoot in there, oops, to wake everything up, and then I'm going to go inside. That brings everything over towards the door, which makes it a little bit easier to deal with. And I'm going to run up here and deal with all of this stuff. Just line them up. So you're only kind of guarding yourself with one of them. Have I got somebody else shooting me? No, maybe not. Just have a quick look. Looks good. Let's grab the health while we're here. Okay. Out we go. We're going to go back and deal with that section. It's a bit of a painful section, to be honest. So I think it's here. So you need 2 switches. It's the front door and the back door. So the whole point of what I did was to bring everything over to the side. You can bounce the door as well by standing in it, which I just missed. I'm just going to run in. Okay, run up top. There's a berserk pack over here if it goes horribly wrong. That's pretty good. Let's bring in all the pinkies. So there's a room of pinkies over there. They all teleport over this side. And just punch them all out from over here. Watch the sniping revenants. They can be a bit of a pain. But otherwise just punch everything out here. I guess we could be super shotgun these. Oh, we've no shells, so no. Let's stick with this. There we go. Nice pile of pinkies here. Just going to move over this side a little bit. Okay, I actually might just use the super shotgun for this bit because we've got shells. We're not so tight. Just watch see the Revenant in the distance. I like to take that Revenant down as quickly as I can because it's just a bit of a menace and I don't have any rockets left. That was a mistake. Should always leave a rocket or 2 for here. Or 4 rockets because you've got 2 Revenants. Give them 2 rockets each. There we go. Take this one next. Come on. Okay, I might have to jump in and deal with that one. I'll do it. Let's punch the rest. Try not to get hung up here. That's a couple of punches, nothing's down yet. Come on. 1 down. That's good. Okay. Just look for any last bits of ammo or anything. We're looking pretty good. So you can see there's a box of stuff up there. That's a secret. So you can get to that secret in here. If you look at the mismatched texture, interact with that, teleport up, and you can just walk around here and pick up the stuff. So that's pretty good. And then to get out, just flip both switches. So reverse what we're doing outside, and you can get back out again. And that's the last area, which means we can run up top and grab the yellow key. And then that starts the endgame mechanics here. This is tough, so be careful with this. I don't have a great method for this, to be honest. There's probably an area where you could keep some plasma, but I'm going to run over that. I'm going to pick up as many rockets as I can, and then I'm going to start firing them and wake everything up. Just keep pumping them out. Just move over and back. Just dodge into that corner when you need to. Took a bit of my own splash damage. I want to get out of here now. Okay, so that's pretty good. Okay, so this is looking pretty good. Alright, that's all kills and all secrets. So if you wanted to, don't need it, but you can pick up some bits and pieces here. You can run inside them. Over on this one, you can see there's a switch. So just flip that switch. That switch opens this area over here, and you can run in. That's it. That's all kills and secrets. So this is a fun one. It's taken me quite a few times to run this, so died at various places along the way. No particular ones, but you know, just random encounters with cyber demons. I'm likely to take a rocket when I'm messing around with something or not paying attention. Or that last fight where all the revenants come out. That's a very, very challenging fight to deal with. Now there are much easier ways to cheese that if you want to. You can run back out of the main arena. So that area we move into where we picked up the super shotgun, if you stand there you can just shoot all the revenants through the window, and you can cheese that really, really heavily if you want, but I prefer to try and take it on. So staying in that room, you've got very limited space, you're very, very risky in terms of taking your own splash damage from rockets and so on. But I quite like that as a way of running it. So it's worked out well in the end. I'm pretty happy with how that run's gone, but it's taking me a little bit more grinding than I'm used to getting through it. So probably kind of 10 goals or something recording it just to get through the level. But a lot of that is me just not being focused the whole way through, because there's a lot of repetition in this, going in and out all the time into the same areas. But it's been good fun. I've enjoyed it. It's also an intermission screen here. The next one is Go To It, which is another incredible map, the second secret map on this one. But we get this intermission screen in between, so I thought it'd be worth bringing this one up. Bet you wondered just what the hardest level we had ready for you. Now you know. No one gets out alive, and this is going to be Go To It, which is just an incredibly challenging but amazing level as well. And this is one of the main maps, the most memorable maps of the Plutonia Experiment, and I would say probably one of the ones that's stood up best against the development over time of new maps and new ways of doing it. This one still stands out as an incredible map to play. So really looking forward to this one. But I've really enjoyed Cyberden. Hope you guys have too, and I'll see you in the next one. They don't really do anything productive, but it can be useful to have them. Oh, it turned. I think I killed the Hell Knight, and it turned on me and killed me. Well, there we go. Let's try it again. Okay, super shotgun time. Just stay away from the back wall a little bit there. Always the worst thing to do is changing direction. If you change direction at the wrong time like that, you greatly increase the likelihood you're going to take a rocket. So, that's my bad. Let's do it again. 2, 3. Oh, I just did not get out in time. So I was counting my 1, 2, 3 there, so when the third shot of the volley is gone, normally there's a little bit of a gap, or there's more likelihood of a gap, so you can try and nip in, but caught that a bit too tight. It's been too greedy with the rocket boxes. Loads of rockets, and then I'm going to start firing, wake everything up at the same time. And I'm going to try and deal with most of it from here, which is pretty tough. I just move over and back like that. Health is already halfway, which isn't good. And I dodged into my own rocket. I need to refine that a little bit. I know it's a risky maneuver. There are great ways to cheese this one as well, but I like to try and take it down from here. So let's give that one another go. Pick up loads of rockets, and then I'm just going to wake everything up. There's loads and loads of evidence in this. This is pretty tough. So just going to try and control it here and dodge from here when I can. Okay, taking too much damage, and I'm down. I think holding out in this room is a tough one for me, but I'm going to keep going with it for a bit.